doing? Okay, so we are going to play some more auction not included today. I'm trying to turn my music back up. I swear, I am so addicted to this game right now. I played another couple hours offline last night just to clean up some builds and get my fix in. So let's jump right back in. We are day 350 almost. We're going to work on a petroleum boiler today. Last night as I was going to sleep, I was thinking of all the stuff I wanted to work on. I want to create an industrial sauna to make a bunch of steam using heat. Just all these plans. So many plans. What's up, Pie Boy? How are you doing, sir? How are you doing, my friend? Did you do an FTL stream? I don't think I saw you on earlier, but I may have missed it too because I was getting ready. Okay, so here we are. Let me see here. You're good. You did a short stream today. Nice. Short stream, best stream. So last night so I did a couple things offline last night. I kind of wanted to finish swapping all of my hatches over to stone hatches, so I worked on that. We are almost completely converted over stone hatches. Got a Mantis A win on a 3. You're on a 3-win streak. Very nice. Congrats, man. Mantis so good. I also got a couple more duplicates who are training. Let's see. So what all else did I do last night? Yes, I know I'm missing a research station. I also wanted to do a cleanup, just like clean up a bunch of stuff on the ground. So I made a little storage, this little storage thing where they can deposit stuff and put it all there to help perform to the game. Best part of it, stealth B win. Stealth B win is tough, man. Stealth B win is tough. That's always a happy thing to get finished. I need to clear out some of this water. You know what? I guess I can make this better by making this taller. I should probably just dump. I should probably put a pump in here because I don't want more steam to go in here. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put a pump in here to pump water out of this area. I just dug out a bunch more of this side of my map, and it looks like it's just continuously leaking water. So I should put a pump so I can just get my oil biome was just covered in steam. All right, let me put a pump down here. Oh yeah, I want to do something else with my food too. I think I had some barbecue decay. That is never a good thing. So we're gonna have this guy right here. This is only gonna be for only barbecue can go in here. It's gonna be 9. Everything else can go in these other things, but I do not want anything but barbecue go in the fridge because barbecue needs to stay. Barbecue needs to stay. That's our best food, so it needs to not rot away. You're hoping to beat your personal best streak of 4 sometime soon. All right. Well, you are brave to do any type of streak at an FTL. I just don't even try anymore. It is too stressful. Okay, what can I do? What can I do for this? Okay, so I want to put a pump in here. It probably needs to be a steel. Maybe I could do an iron pump. Just to pump water out of here. And where can I pump water? I should make like a storage container for all the random water stuff. Like we have a bunch of water here. If I just made like a tank right here and pump all the water so that we have, it's going to be a bunch of mixed water, but I just don't want to have a bunch of random water everywhere. So let's go ahead and do this. All this water that's already here, we're just going to make a big tank of this water. There we go. And you trap yourself in there. Cool. And let me see here. Oh, the other thing it is, I updated plastic ladders all over my map. I've been getting a lot of plastic just from our glossy Drecos, so I spent a lot of it on plastic ladders in a lot of places to increase our duplicates moving around the map better. Okay, so we're going to dig all this out. Okay, they should be able to, I think they'll be able to reach all this stuff. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 1, 2, short to be able to read all that reach all that stuff. So if I just do this, I'm able to reach all that and dig all that out. We're gonna pump this water out of here. How can I power this thing? All right, so currently it's a potential load that's a little high, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I have lots of plans to make power changes and fixes today. All right, so this was for the oil delivery. What I can do is I can use this to bring this water up into this place and just dump it. Dump the water. I guess I gotta do it that way. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me just deconstruct. Liquid pipes. Let me deconstruct you. Okay. And we're going to get this guy to go up and dump. Alright, that way, just trying to keep it so that I don't have quite so much steam building up down here. Get rid of this water, hopefully that will help. And this water is like just dumping down there, so let me just mop some of that up. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're having good runs on FTL, Pie-Boy. That is it always feels good when you get some wins. Especially when you get friggin' hard mode, no pause, stealth B wins. That is like a frickin'... You win the world when that happens. Oh, the other thing I did last night was I set up, this, like, the oil and petroleum was just building up here. So we got a little pump that's filtering it out. And actually, yeah. So it filters crude oil out. It's actually dumping water there, but if I could actually, I could have the water dump over here instead of over here. Let me actually see if I can do that. So if I do a plumbing liquid bridge right there. Liquid bridge right there. And just connect this guy and this guy. There we go. You think I'm the only FTL streamer who engaged with the viewers with viewerships? Well, yeah. You know, I feel like with FTL, everybody's done everything so much that you got to kind of come up with your own thing. And viewerships is kind of my original, not original, but my special thing that I do. A lot of other that not any other FTL streamers that I know of do. So gotta do something to be at least a little original, right? And FTL and the good thing about FTL viewerships is I don't get nearly as salty, even if I get annoyed by poorly done ships or not fully thought out ships or whatever. At least it's different, you know. I just play far too much FTL to play only regular ships all the time. Just be way too tedious or boring or whatever. Alright, cool. So that's going to dump all this stuff in here. It's going to be a bunch of random water, but that's fine. Need to make me a ship? You definitely need to make me a ship. I'll play the crap out of a Pie-Boy ship. Okay, I'm actually curious if this is going to overflow here. Let me see if what it looks like when these thing overpressurizes. Well, I can't see it over here either. I think I went up one space from the top of this, so I think I actually, so this thing doesn't overflow my, well, the water lock would probably keep it from overflowing, right? I'm not actually sure. Let's make this one more tall height here so I can make sure this thing doesn't ever overflow. And then we'll start working on a petroleum boiler, which is the actual goal for today's stream. Get petroleum boiler going, and I want to get other stuff going too. We'll just have to see what all we can get going here. What all we can get done today. Got lots of iron here. That'll be useful to get. Lots of iron ore. You know what it would look like and what custom weapon you would make? You already know the details, huh? Now you just got to put the work in. Well, I will say it's not easy to put together a ship. It takes time. That's for damn sure. It takes time to create a ship because you got to test it and all that stuff. Okay. So I'm going to make this one taller so I can go up one more level here, and that should keep this from ever overflowing, I believe. Okay. There we go. So that means I'm going to put my ladder there and go there, and actually I need to do this if I want to be able to move here, and like that. It's a little funky, but I think this will guarantee we don't overflow into our whatchamacallit here, our water lock ever. This thing should overpressurize and then get in and out of there. Okay, cool. It'd be better if I'd moved this whole thing down one, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. All right, beautiful. I also have a plan to make a full Rodriguez spam today. But let's get working on this lovely, lovely little machine. So this is going to be our whatchamacallit? I don't have my video pulled up, our petroleum boiler. So we're going to want to pump oil. Let's see here. Getting the oil over here is going to be a bit of a pain because I don't want to go down this way because that's where the glass window tiles leading to the magma is going to be. So I actually probably need to have it come here, then over, across, and up. Is probably what I'm going to need to do. So it's going to be insulated pipes. Well, actually, we have it set up pretty well because it's going to pump. It can come right across here. Okay, great. So if I do that, all I got to do is, instead of plugging it there, plug it in there. And that'll be what we need to do. And then we need to do radiant liquid pipes. And I think aluminum are best. Actually, tungsten are best. I have tungsten. Aluminum's good if I don't have tungsten, I think. Let's see how many tungsten pipes we have here. Okay, I think I have enough that I can do tungsten this entire way. Because we want these to release their heat. There. You're trying to be less afraid of rock A and slug B as ships as well. Less afraid, huh? Don't be afraid of ships. Fear is the mind killer. What was that? How does that go? Something like that. Oops. Crap. Plumbing. You just gotta be ready to lose with those. I mean, you just gotta be ready. And we'll do steel because stuff is gonna be coming out hot here. And I believe what we're gonna need is a mechanized airlock here. There, and so this is going to be when it's a certain temperature is going to open and close that door. So automation, wire. I think I probably have to do steel here, like that. Rock A transition to a boarding ship is a nice sector 1 in your opinion. Yeah, I never do that, but I feel like you're right. That is a pretty good way you could make use of the rock A. The rock A. No, I need to pull up the picture again for the for this guy. So it's the petroleum boiler. One second while I pull this up in on my other computer here. Need the picture of the one I'm doing. Yeah, there it is. Okay, just need to have that picture available as a resource. Because what we're going to want is I'm going to need to have this surrounded by insulated tiles. So what I'm going to need to do is have, what I can do is put my diamond window tiles here for now. And we're going to want to have this, deconstruct those. I'm going to need to put a ladder there and surround this by insulated tile right there. Okay, new printables are available. Potent potables. Ooh, my calories are going up since I've gotten that. Swapped over my, oh god, unreachable build. Why do you have to do this the only stupid way that doesn't work, you dumb freaking things? Our calories are going up. Yeah, barbecue, there we go. I think I'm about ready to get rid of that meal ice thing that I have. How, they're so dumb. You do this the only way that makes you not be able to do the build, you stupid ass duplicants. They're just so stupid. They're just so stupid. There we go. Okay. Sorry, FTL. That's all right. You're the only one talking to me in chat right now. You're happy to be chatting with you. All right, so we're gonna do. Let's get. Let's do obsidian here. We're going to fill in all this stuff with, or at least on this side, fill it in with insulated tiles. Okay. So when we want this to be, let me see if I can remember. We want this to be closed to transfer heat if it's below 401, I think. If it's below 401, we want it to be closed. Is that right? If it's above 401, no, if it's, okay, so it sends a green signal send a green signal, so we want it to close to transfer heat if it's below 401, right? Oh, green signal opens the door, so we want to send a red signal if it's above 401. Okay, that's right. I think something like that's right. I believe something like that would be right. Okay, so we got all that, so now we can close this in. Make sure we got our the heat all isolated here. So do that, and then we will have to move the ladder down and extend these diamond tiles down once we're ready to break in. Okay. So, and I might possibly want to control the flow of this like we did before. So that would be a liquid valve. So let me do, let me cut that off, and we'll do plumbing, liquid valve, and we'll do just all out of steel here. In and out. There we go. And we're just about ready to set this up. My main worry as I've been thinking about this is you can get sour gas if things flash too quickly. So I'm trying to remember how we make it so that the first batch of oil, I might want to get some oil in here before we open this possibly. Because if I remember correctly, what we want is the oil to be as close to 400 degrees when it comes out of here so it doesn't do a big temperature shift. Because I think, I actually wanted to look up, what was it, elements, liquids. No, I want to do gases. I want to look at sour gas. It'll tell me how sour gas becomes. Hydrocarbon gas containing high concentration of hydrosulfide is a byproduct of highly heated petroleum. Condensation point, specific heat capacity. Highly heated petroleum. Oh, I think it's only if it goes above 500. So as long as the heat isn't super high, then I shouldn't have to worry about it. Because this thing, okay. So as long as this thing doesn't get over 100, 401 degrees, we shouldn't have an issue with that, I don't think. First time you're seeing someone make a boiler, sticking it down. Yep, we're just about ready to go here too. Is that unreachable? I think that might be unreachable. Let me deconstruct this, and hopefully that is reachable. Doesn't say unreachable build, but nobody's delivering the thing yet. Oh, there it goes. So cancel that. Okay. All right. So oil's going to come in here. It's going to go up here, which will be slowly heating up from the hot petroleum that will backflow. And then the petroleum, when it becomes petroleum and then goes back this way, will cool down and it'll exchange heat with the oil. So I think this is just about ready to go. So all I need to do is get the heat going here. I think I need to make a liquid lock here. I don't even know if I can make a liquid lock here. It's gonna flash. This is just gonna flash to steam, so it's fine. All right, let's save. We're gonna get into here so we have our heat source. I'll plug in this pipe once we have petroleum started making. We'll have time before we have to do that. Alrighty, so here we go. Ladder from obsidian. Down to here. We're gonna dig out this. Actually, do I want to dig out that? I don't think I want to, if I can help it. We're getting into frickin' liquid hot magma down here. I guess the only worry is, will this water turn the magma into something, like turning it into obsidian or something? I don't know. Hopefully it won't be an issue. Okay. I actually think I want to build the diamond window tiles up. So I think what I want to do is... Let me see here. Let me let them build this stuff so I can figure out how to approach this. I guess we do it this way. What's up, Azure Lisa? We're gonna see if we can make this thing without messing up my oil biome any more than I have. I mean, there's so much steam that I don't think I can mess it up anymore anyway. There's just so much steam here. Just a mess of steam in my oil biome, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Steam in the oil biome. We did that to kill off all the zombie spores. I think all the zombie spores have died. So we totally did it on purpose to kill the zombie spores. Totally on purpose. It's better than making a mess of sour gas. I guess that's true. There was a little bit of sour gas. I don't know where it's ended up. We actually did end up with a little bit. Let's do a little bit over here. All right, here we go. Diamond window tiles. I don't have a ton of diamond. We should have enough to make this, but after this, like if we need to make a second petroleum boiler, I'm actually not sure. I'll have to find some diamond somewhere. I think. I don't know if, or just build it closer somehow. Plan it better. Okay, so we're gonna do, I think we'll go to here, which means, how am I gonna reach that? How am I gonna reach that? I think I can dig out this guy. Dig out that guy and do one tile here. Yeah, there's all this water just falling down, immediately flashing the steam down here. I don't think that'll affect anything, but still. So we can do that. I know it's hot down here. I know. Okay, so how do I reach that guy? Actually, do I need to reach that? If I do diamond, diamond, diamond. If I just dig this out. Let me see here. Let me dig this out, see what happens. I don't know if the magma will spread. I think it'll just stay there. Let me just dig this out and see what happens. Nothing's died yet, so let me save. Just in case something crazy happens. Because I'm a little worried this water might cool down the lava some, which... still 1600 degrees. Okay, should be fine. Can they reach this? Yes, they can reach that. Perfect. Okay. All I need to do is get the diamond tiles touching down here, and it should be good. Beautiful. Actually, if we do that, they should definitely be able to touch it. Okay, get those built. Okay. Very nice. All right, and this should be transferring heat. Yeah, you can see these window tiles like heating up. Because the goal is we want this tile right here. Well, I guess these tiles to be right around 400 degrees. And once they hit that, this door will open once this thermosensor sees that temperature. Well, it won't see it till there's liquid there, but this will... Oh, crap. This window tile is too hot now. Okay, I need to do this. Okay. You know what? I think I let that get too hot. Okay, all right. Let me load real quick. So now I understand how you can have the liquid, how you can get the sour gas in there. You need to have the door, you need to have the petroleum, you need to have the oil there in place first, I think. So no big deal, no big deal. We can really quickly load this and fix this, I think. Let me get the heat exchanger in place while the door is open, then get the oil flowing. Then when the oil is flowing, we can get the temperature thing going. So, all right. I've been warned. This was like what I was like stressing about last night. I was planning this. I was like thinking about this. I was thinking, how do I keep it from becoming sour gas? And it's if you have the temperature too hot when the oil hits. So I need to actually not let that. I need to not let the diamond tiles that will be touching the petroleum be hot before I put the petroleum in there, or before I put the oil in there. So once I have all these diamond tiles in place, then I can get the oil flowing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. We hit this at below right now to keep this open, so these tiles are not hot. All right, cool. All right, I understand. Things are making sense in my brain. So we do that. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure the way I had it, if I had started putting oil, it would have hit there and it would have flashed and become sour gas. It would have flashed to petroleum at too high a temperature, basically. Okay. New printables. Hatchling? I mean, sure. I probably am about ready where I can get more dupes, but I want to wait to do that until I have, I'm going to get a full Rodriguez spawn, and I want to get that going before I do that. Full Rodriguez spawn I want to get going. Okay, so this guy, super hard dig in there. Is there a liquid lock above the steam? No. No, but I'm trying to pump all this out. Well, I mean, well, there kind of is now, because this basically is a liquid lock now. So, but there is water in here. No, there's not. I didn't plan well for when I busted into the oil biome. I guess I could make one there. Instead of that door, I could make kind of a liquid lock. But I have, this is basically a thing to stop any more water from getting into the biome. And we're pumping the water out now. I've kind of given up on not having steam in my oil biome. And hopefully it won't ruin anything else. There we go. And do I want to do one more here? That's what the other build I've seen looks like, but I think this will be plenty. Hopefully we'll find a little bit more diamond. What we might need to do is actually find in space a planet with some diamond and do some space stuff to get more diamond. I don't know if there's other ways to get more diamond than that. Okay, and then we want obsidian stuff here. Let me let them finish that. Long commutes, I know. I gave you plastic ladders. What else you want from me, huh? What else you want from me? Oh, come on. Come on, finish this build. Okay. But we'll be good to go once they build that and I do this. And that should be ready to go. So while they're doing that, I'm going to connect the oil, and then we can set this thing to what it's supposed to be. Because I haven't messed anything up yet. Let's save again. I'm a little bit of a save scum right now, but I'm okay with that. And I think I want to actually turn off this guy. No, I won't unplug it yet. I will make sure this is all working before I do that. So plumbing, insulated pipe, plug it in. And here we go. You know what? I didn't set this flow. You know what? I'm going to start at max and hope it's fine. We played with that last time. We can change it as we figure out our temperature stuff here. Scalding? I know. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. So as soon as our first thing gets here, now that we got oil there, I can do above. That'll close. This will start heating. Should turn to petroleum. And then once it gets over 400 here, it'll open. Make sure this works here. So checking the temperature here, when this hits 401, this thing should open and stop sending heat here. All right, we already got some petroleum. No sour gas yet. This is looking good. Looking good. No sour gas. Is everything in the petroleum boiler steel? No. But I don't think you can make steel radiant liquid pipes anyway. The pump is, though. And I made this liquid valve of steel. I made the thermosensor out of steel, and also even the wires I think I made out of steel. So not everything, but I think everything that I could make out of steel. The liquid vent is steel. All right, this is working so far. Radiant pipe is gold. There is no gold on this map. It is tungsten, which is, I think, the best thing I have. Hopefully tungsten will be strong enough to handle that. Mechanized door is, oh, it's iron. I made that of iron. I didn't make that out of steel. I think that'll be easy enough to fix, maybe. I'll have to make a liquid lock and vacuum out if I have to change this. I don't know if this thing can get damaged, though. I'm not sure. Holy crap, we were getting petroleum a lot faster than last time, and it's working great. Okay. Crude oil 351. 361. Okay, all right. So I think we're good. We already got petroleum going. Now I need to actually get a tub for my petroleum, which I didn't get going yet. So I need to actually get a container for this thing. And we have a big old space here. So I should have done this earlier. If I can quickly get a big thing of petroleum, like right... I could do a really tall one, like right here. How much oil am I sending? It's half a pipe's worth because it's getting split currently. I could slow it down too because I put a liquid valve on it if I need to. You're new here, Armand. You found me through YouTube FTL. When can you come for FTL? Mondays and Thursdays. Play FTL every Monday and Thursday. So tomorrow, although what I will say is tomorrow my FTL stream is actually going to be short because I got to sing tomorrow. I think I want to open this up and do a big tall thing here. Okay. All right, we're gonna start this thing here. I'm gonna have to dig through and reach all this. It's kind of a pain. I should have got my tank going earlier. You know, I'm gonna slow this flow for right now. Instead of 10,000, we're gonna do 1,000. We're gonna slow this by a lot, just to buy us time, so this doesn't fill up completely until we have a storage place for it. Okay, and I'm gonna do this. Yeah, no problem, Armand. 1 kilogram a second is recommended to start the system, or it will overload. Okay, that's what I just changed it to. But it's doing what it's supposed to. I got no sour gas, so it's working. It's great. I need somebody to go change this right now. Because yeah, right now it's coming in hot and fast, and I need them to slow that down. Like right frickin' now, please, you stupid duplicants. Do it right now. Do nothing else until you do this. What are you doing? Cool game, you'll stick around? Oh yeah, oxygen not included. It's great. Love it. Alright, well, somebody should be going to do that. I'm going to open this up. And how am I going to do this? Probably something like this wide right here. Does nobody have... What is that under? Is that under toggling? Maybe that's toggling. God damn it, I got this stupid gnat. Frickin' gnat. Get out of here. Okay, supplying, tidying... do high, but let's have like 2 people that are on very high. So like how about Ashcan and Ren here. Alright, hopefully that will get the priority going. Right now he does viewerships on Mondays and hard mode, no pause on Thursday. Yep, that is correct. That is what we're doing right now with our current FTL shenanigans. Oh, and we have gotten petroleum in here. It's fine. Mop that up. I shouldn't have gone in this. I should have just done a ladder here. Has anybody done this yet? What the hell, game? I swear the priorities on this game don't work sometimes. Are you doing it? Please. No, you're not. Nobody's toggling this thing. They're so dumb. You're so dumb, man. Is it not toggling? What is that under? Errands. I mean, they can get to it. Errands, nothing's happening. I don't know why nobody... Is that life support? I have no idea. Is it already changed? Let me see. Maybe it has been already changed. It has been changed. Okay. All right. Has been changed and I'm whining about nothing. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. And actually, you're not allowed to go. This door is not usable. Don't use this door. Use the ladder. Okay. So what I want this to be is... like this, I think. right before we bust into the oil biome. And it's going to be this wide. All right, so this is going to be a giant petroleum tank here. And we'll make it even bigger eventually, but for now we're going to do this. Just so I can get that stuff. It always says that priority even after they change it, I think. Yeah, I guess I just thought that they were going to do it earlier or something. Okay, so I'm going to need a ladder up to here to get the petroleum up here. So let me do that. Okay. This is going to be, I think I want to do insulated so there's not any temperature issues as we pump this up to where it's going to go. Like that. After you cleared all basic ships, not mod on hard, no pause and sunk 2,000 plus hours in the game, you just like watching other people play tough runs? Yeah, I think there's a lot of people like that. Because playing the game's fun, but it's also stressful. It's really fun to watch other people play it and watch them get stressed out. So what's our temperature? We need to check our temperature. Crude oil, 274. It's getting to about 300 or so. I think we want it as close to 400 as we can. We'll mess with that once we actually get this stuff. No, why is there water in here? God damn it, the steam is following me everywhere. Fuck, man. God damn it. Where did this steam come from? There wasn't steam over here, was there? Is this shit right here? God damn it. God damn it. God damn it, damn it, damn it. I'll have to pump this out now before I can start pumping petroleum in there. I wonder if I can just set this to 0 for right now and have none go in there. Because I don't want this to like completely... I mean, if this fills up for a while, I'm just going to leave it. God damn it, steam. Steam is screwing me. I didn't think it was that hot over here to become steam. Hey, Armin, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate that, my friend. Welcome to the stream and the sub. It's awesome. Welcome to the randoms. I am chill. I am chill until something happens, then I immediately get really salty. Like frickin' steam out of nowhere. Why is it so hot here? I mean, I know I create a lot of heat there. I didn't think it was that hot here. Apparently this biome is all frickin' hot. Christ. Oh, man. Just this little thing of water here opened up. I wonder if I can load and not open up that water thing or get into that. Do I want to mess with that? Thank you for the follow. And Frodaddy with the follow. Let me see. I might save scum here. What's our most recent one? 37. It's like 2 minutes ago. Let me load that. If I can avoid getting even more steam in here, I would really be happy. You cut salt out of your diet, so you have to come here for your needed salt. Nice, nice. All right, I just need to make sure we don't open up a place with water here, and hopefully we can fix this. We're doing a little save scumming today, but petroleum boiler and working with the oil biome can be a pain in the ass, so I'd rather not get water mixed in with my petroleum. I don't think it'll matter too much because the water will just sit on top of the petroleum, constantly turning into steam, but if I can avoid that, that'd be great. Yeah, I do FTL Monday and Thursday, that's right. It's 11 to 5. Every day my stream is 11 to 5 or 6 Central Standard Time. So, no, it already did it. Freaking hell, I have to go back a little further. You know what? Screw it. Just screw it. I'm just going to let there be water in here. I think water always sits on top of petroleum, so we're just going to have a layer of water and steam on top of my petroleum thing, and I'm just going to freaking be fine with that. This game is worse micromanaging the 5 crew through a 2-slot med bay. I mean, In my opinion, the micromanagement's not as bad in this game as it is on, what is that game? RimWorld. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, we don't have to mop this up because this is where the petroleum's going to be anyway. So just, actually just cancel all that. And then ladders there. Okay. Ouch, RimWorld hurts. RimWorld's a great game, but when I played it, I got frustrated by how punishing the game was and how anytime you got attacked, things could snowball out of control really fast. Sure, I'll take some free omelets. Wait, why don't I have 200,000? I guess I ate a lot. Cool, you'll see me then. You noticed on YouTube a few days ago you're the guy who downloaded Twitch just to watch your FTL content. Nice, all right. I love when people come to the stream and say, I'm not going to watch you right now, but I'll be back when you're playing a game I actually like. No, that's great. It's great. I will see you when I'm playing FTL. I'll see you when I'm salty, is what it is. Place steam turbines and aqua tuner on top and use the heat to make the system more efficient. Yeah, I don't know that I want to use this for a steam thing. You enjoyed watching RimWorld, not playing it? Yeah, like people who enjoy watching FTL, not playing it. I don't plan on doing a steam turbine thing with this. I mean, this room has steam. If I could somehow get just, you know, maybe I can pump. No, I tried to pump steam into here before and I can't. It's too high pressure in there. Okay, after I get this done, we're going to work on some stuff at our base. But, okay, we got pipes there. Okay. Let them build our holding tank that we will eventually make even taller, is the plan. But yeah, we're just going to have a bunch of crap ton of water in here, and it's going to be fine. Oh, you know what? I don't want this to go directly into the tank. I want this to go... provide petroleum to our base and the excess to flow into here. We can get that set up though. All right, build this stuff, please. Priority 9. All this. That's the main thing you people need to work on. I also need to make more suits. I only have 10 Atmo suits. I think I need to make a second layer of my Atmo dock. That's another thing I need to do. Another thing I'm curious about is I don't know where the natural gas is coming from up here. I don't think petroleum generators make natural gas. The natural gas generator, this is another thing I did last night. I actually tamed my natural gas geyser that I have just to have another source of power. But that shouldn't be leaking out. So I actually don't know where this natural gas is coming from. Coal doesn't create natural gas, right? No. Polluted water. I honestly don't know where all this natural gas is coming from. Unless I had a pipe leak at some point and it just spread out. I have no idea where all this natural gas is coming from. I am refining oil down here. So this is creating natural gas. And I actually think I can stop doing this now. I think I'm going to stop doing this for now. Disable. So are you saying it's coming from here and just flowing all the way up? Oh, maybe you're right. Okay. Well, we can pump that out and clean that out later. But okay. Cool. Well, that's good to know. I was wondering because I was like, there's nothing up there doing it. It's just this that was doing it, I guess. Okay. I guess it was just flowing straight up from there. I should have realized that since there's natural gas here, that this is just flopping out some natural gas. Flopping it out. But that's fine, because if we run out of petroleum right now for power, we have our natural gas giving us power and coal generator if needed. So that'll be fine if we turn off petroleum for just a bit while we get this all finished up. I find more diamond? No. There's a little bit more over here. Oh, there's some slicksters and larva eggs over there. Okay. Spore kid. Damn, is that more stuff there? We do have another, we do have a thing here, so maybe we finally have a volcano. But a little bit more diamond there. We'll get to that eventually. I want to get this finished up here. Once this thing is built, I can get my pipe going up through there. It's going to flow up a little bit, but this is fine. Oh, I don't have that powered either. Can I do a steel power transformer here? Steel power transformer. Yes, I can. There, and I'm going to do... I don't think I'll need to go any further down, but I might as well... do this. Power. Heavy watt joint plate's going to be there. Actually, I don't need to do that. Let me just cancel that and do this, and that'll be fine. And I should probably do iron on this. There we go. Could be a volcano on your Arboria build. You did find a volcano in the oil biome. I'm going to guess that's probably what that is. So I guess, you know what, maybe I can use this, if it is a volcano, as my second steam boiler and try a steam boiler using that technique, since I've never used that type of steam boiler before. And lag. Okay. All right, so the way we want to do this is we want to have a liquid vent, but I want it to go to liquid vent second. So I think if we have it go like if we have it go like this, and then any overflow will go here, I think that will be right. You know, it can help me, but I think that's right. If I do it that way, I believe that will prioritize having the petroleum go through here first, and then any backflow will go into there. That's correct. Yay! I got a bridge thing right on my own. Yay, so happy. And I'm going to want to be able to have any excess petroleum be here. So do that with a liquid mesh tile there. Okay. Yeah, not going to worry about storage there. Okay. Okay. Did I not do the power right here? There. Okay. Look at this beautiful steam-filled oil biome I have. It's wonderful. So much steam. Where you are running your petrol line under the storage, you will want to add a tile underneath so it's double layered. Okay, sure. I'm going to do that. Is that because if a lot of liquid gets really heavy or something like that? So it doesn't collapse under the weight of all the petroleum, maybe? Pressure? Okay. Okay. All right, so this is going to fill up for a while, but that should be fine. How hot is this stuff? How hot is the petroleum? 114 degrees. It's coming in there 300 something. I think this setup's going to work. I don't think I got to make any adjustments to this. This is looking really good. I can increase the amount coming through after we get this flowing, I think. We did it incremental before, but I think because we started at the full amount, nothing happened. I think we'll be good to do this. You never had that problem. It depends on the material you were making that. It's made out of obsidian, so I'm thinking it's probably fine, but you know what? I don't think it ever hurts to double layer. I don't think it ever hurts to... Better safe than sorry, as the saying goes. In my last world, somebody mentioned that if a liquid tank is too big, it could collapse under its own weight if you're not careful. So I think this is fine to do this. Your setup is similar, but without temp shift plates. Oh, you're talking about your boiler? Yeah, I guess you probably could do without the temp shift plates. I'm just using the build from Francis John's video, and which I want to do his one using a volcano, if that's what this is. I would love to make a build using a volcano, since I've never done that one. Although I'm a little afraid with working with liquid hot magma. All right, Ren, you're my other rancher. Okay, they are not building this power transformer. If you guys could go ahead and priority 9 on that, that'd be great. Magma is fun. By fun, do you mean scary? All right, so we just need this thing so that this pump will turn on, and we'll be ready to start doing this thing. So it's not going to fill in here for a while because this is going to be supplying our petroleum generators. But once, I'm pretty sure that a single petroleum boiler can supply, I forget the numbers on how many boilers and all that. Here we go. All right, we got petroleum going. There it is. Let me make sure that this works correctly first. Even though I trust y'all that you said that it was right, I just have to see for myself to make sure I did it right. Perfect. Nothing's going in there. We only want it to go in there once it backs up. Beautiful. I can now get rid of this oil refinery. Get my steel back. I do not want that anymore. That is, you are inefficient, sir. And so now I think I can turn this. I'm going to turn this back up to maximum here. Because now we just want petroleum to flow in. You chose one map because it had 16 volcanoes. Holy crap. That's a lot of volcanoes. Barbecue for free. Don't mind if I do. I want to mop up this because we'll never get access to it if we don't mop it up there. And this is going to be petroleum. So we can dump the petroleum there. All right. We have ourselves a petroleum boiler doing its thing. One boiler supports 5 petrol generators continuously, or 6 if you have smart batteries. Okay. Yeah, I usually use smart batteries for my stuff like that. All right, so this is now doing the entire. Let's make sure. So it was coming in at 300 something. Yeah, 300s. I mean, not exactly sure if it would matter what temperature comes in at. I don't think it will ever flash as long as it doesn't get too hot here. But that is looking great. So now I can get rid of this whole pipe with oil that I had going for the longest time. So to do that, what I want to do is I want to turn around this flow to go. I want it to go the other direction. And in order to do that, I need to separate this. There, now that will start flowing down. And so if I get rid of the bridge, do bridge things keep liquid in it? I don't think they do. So I think if I deconstruct this, well, I mean, no, cancel. I want to get rid of the bridge here. Liquid bridge. I want to deconstruct that. And if oil comes out of it, it'll be annoying, but it should be fine. I don't think liquid sits in the liquid bridge. I think it only sits in the other pipes. They do keep liquids? Okay. Then I want to figure out how to get the oil out of this oil to go down there. I guess what I could do is... Oh, okay. We can just do something, again, temporary that we will get rid of. Just do this. There. That'll get it flow back down there where we want it to go. Cooked dupes sounds like a good thing. Cooked dupes, huh? Delicious. Delicious cooked dupes. Okay. All right, we got our petroleum boiler set up. Once they make these pipes, we will be able to empty this pipe all out, which is what we want to do, so I can just get rid of all this stuff. Just clean up my pipage here. This game might be a bit of an unknown to me, but can we get a dupe to swim in that red stuff down the bottom there? Yeah, you can, actually. I don't know that swim is the right word. They'll, like, jump down in it if you, like, tell them to do some work that is right at the edge of it. You'd really see it once you have a volcano going and you use that volcano and you, like, build stuff so that there's, like, lava at the bottom of the storage tank filled with magma. I say lava, I mean magma. Do you have any projects going on the left of the oil biome? Not really, not yet. We basically have our 2 oil wells. I'll need to get more oil wells going. I have so many oil wells because we had, I guess what's called hidden oil or whatever is the thing. Oh, who has slime lung? How did Pie Girl get... No, don't tell me who has slime lung in our base. How did Pie Girl get slime lung? I mean, it's no big deal because it's all... There's no polluted oxygen here, but how did you get... Did you get the COVID, Pie Boy? How did you get the COVID? You need 3 oil wells to support the boiler? Okay. Well, I just need to get 1 more of these set up. That's no problem. We have all this free oil standing in here, so I'll get another one of those set up before I move on to my next project. Let me just make sure. So that's starting to flow out. I want to get rid of all these pipes. Okay, so all I need to do is do this setup one more time on one of these guys. Let's do it for this guy, because I might use these 3 to create the oil needed for maybe another boiler I do. So I'm going to maybe get this same setup over here. So let's do that real quick. That won't take much time. This wire is pretty overloaded, though. How much does it take for this? I actually don't need... No, I do need that pump. I think I can use this wire for these guys. So if I do this, do that, and then snip this guy. All I heard was we need to make a volcano and start making sacrifices to the lava gods. That's all you heard? Well, that was the main gist of what I was talking about. That's the main gist of it, yeah. Old Sweathand with a Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, my friend. How are you doing? It's good to see you, my friend. Current load. I'm going to need a sec. I think I'm going to need another power transformer if I do another guy over here. So if I do another power transformer and have, let me see here. So 240, 480, 720, 960. So I should have this one on a separate thing with that guy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is dig out a bit of this. Need to do a heavy watts joint plate, like, let's see here. 2, 3, 4. Something like right there. So I need to deconstruct that. So I can do this. I don't know. I don't know how you got the COVID, Pie Boy. There we go. And then that's going to be tile there. And we're going to do a transformer here. Because I could have done like a large power transformer here. Yeah, that's fine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have this guy supply power to a bunch of other stuff. So we can deconstruct all of that. And go power wire bridge here, there, and I want to have this guy be on a separate line. So we'll connect that and disconnect this there. Heal me, heal me. We have some, we actually have a couple of curative tablets, I think. How can I tell? But you know, I'd have to make a medic room or whatever it's called, a hospital room, I think, for that. I never did do that since Slime's Lung is not actually that big a deal. I honestly don't know how you got it. Because, like, you shouldn't ever leave the base. All these yellow things are just food poisoning germs in the air, which food poisoning germs in the air don't matter because you can't get food poisoning from air. This is creating slime lung, but we're cleaning it up here. We're cleaning it. And anyway, even if there was a little bit of slime lung left, which there shouldn't be, it should immediately die out when it's in the clean oxygen up here. So I honestly don't know how you got it. There was some slime lung over here, but I think I pretty much got rid of that. There's a little bit over here. Don't know how you did it, Pie Boy. Don't know how you did it. Now, how did we get some... We need to change out that liquid lock to, like, petroleum, I think. Hey, what's up, Torsten? You really like my setup with the petroleum boiler? Well, thank you. I think it's working pretty darn well. I'm pretty happy with it. All right, so now I should be able to do this. And this. And now potential load on this guy. It's 480, and this is maxed out. Good, and I should be able to get this set up over here. We got plenty of power. Okay, so I want to do this setup on this guy. Got some really hot abyssalite over here. So I don't want to dig out this abyssalite right here. So I think I can dig out this, and I should be fine. Probably look at the temperature thing, right, to kind of tell where the border is of the really hot abyssalite. Sucks when the oil reserve is literally right above the super hot abyssalite. What's the temperature? No, temp sensor is at 401. So I'd set it above 4. Oh, you can't see it. It's behind my head, and I can't. Can I? So temp above 401. Basically, it closes. We want to keep this this thing right at about 400 degrees, and it looks like it's working well. I don't have any sour gas in there, so I think that's a good. I think that's a good number. Refinement. What am I doing? No, it's utilities, oil well. Right there. I do want to actually get access to this fossil, so I'm going to dig this out, and then I'm going to fill it in with just other tiles. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I really need to move my head when I play this game, I guess, but I have to do that every game I play. So, am I ready to get new dupes yet? Not yet, not yet. We're not going to get new dupes until we build our full Rodriguez, which we'll do later. Okay, where's that Volpup? You need to die. Attack. Oh, and I have this hatch that Doing stuff. Oh my gosh, I have a bunch of random dudes here. Okay. You know what? I think I'm ready to get rid of meal lice completely. So, deconstruct this. We're going to turn all this. We're going to make this be another stone hatch ranch here. I'm going to be completely swapped over to that. Rotten meal lice. Yeah, we got a bunch of rotten meal lice here, which is not good. So do that. I'm just gonna. We are done with meal lice, and apparently so are my dupes because they're not eating it. It's rotten. You sometimes get sour gas and messes everything up. Yeah, it has to go over 540. So doing at 400, I think that's about what we did in our previous one, and we never had issues with sour gas in there. If you watch the beginning of this stream, you'll see kind of how I did the temperature thing. Basically, you want to have a little bit of oil in that little bucket there before you close the thing to have the temperature start rising. Because if you have the petroleum there, that's what helps kind of, what's the word? Oops. Regulate the temperature kind of thing, I think. God, this rotten meal ice is just doing all sorts of polluted oxygen here. I need you to pick up all that junk. Alright, so we're going to deconstruct these guys and move them over one space. These can be just iron is fine. Tile out of granite is there and there. Door. Food. Critter drop off. Station. Grooming. Food. Critter feeder. And then a storage thing here. Yep, I got my stone hatches. I did this last night. Last night I did, I said this at the beginning of the stream. I've been really addicted to this game lately. Why is this disconnected? So last night I, oh wait, no, this should be a different, my deconstructed stuff, it shouldn't have deconstructed. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. I've been really addicted to this game lately, so I played some offline to just clean up some stuff and finish some things I wanted to do. I try to do nothing important while I'm while I play offline, not on stream. Let's see, so I want to wrangle those guys, but there are some things that I do want to do, like fully convert my dudes over and clean up crap on the ground and all that kind of stuff, and that's basically what I did. Okay, and then we copy settings there. Oh, and we need I'm really liking using auto sweepers to save on duplicate labor too. So we're going to do that, and we need conveyor loader like that guy. Conveyor rail. I think one of my mods is not working, the one that's supposed to have it default to buildings for deconstruct. Okay, and that should do that. Why do you not have power? Because the power got messed up. Because the wires got deconstructed. Okay, there we go. There we go. Any duplicate moments yet? Yeah. Nothing that's gotten anybody killed, but they tried to kill themselves. Eventually, when you get advanced enough, you could open up the magma biome and just drip oil in and turn the whole oil biome into a sour gas boiler. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that this playthrough, but good to know that I could do that. So here's a question. Oh, and I know the answer. I have my room size wrong. I was gonna ask a question, and the answer is I messed up my design here. This room is too big, or too. It's too small because I put some things in there I shouldn't have. All right, so how's the boiler looking? Boiler's looking great. We got petroleum flowing. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. All right, so we want to get this thing going here, and I can't reach it because those guys are in the way. And I'm going to fill in these tiles with some obsidian. I'm going to do this. This is so addicting, I know. I know this game is addicting. It really is. Speed run of Oni when. Speed run when. Soon, TM, soon. You have 2,200 hours now, FRD, nice. You make those little pits different order from right to left, storage, feeder. Oh, okay, you do a different order. I'm not too worried about the order of that. Not too worried about that. Okay, so I'm going to fill that in, and then we're going to do insulated tiles underneath it out of obsidian. Hey, what's up, Drainwave? How are you doing? Now, I was curious, because I have this gas pump that's supposed to be pumping out any of the natural gas it makes. But since this is going to be under oil all the time, I don't think it's ever going to work. I wonder if I move it... Because I thought the natural gas would come out of this little thing, but every time they empty it, it ends up going over there. I wonder if I move my gas pump there, if it'll be consistently able to grab that. I guess I could try. Let me deconstruct it and see. Auction not included, more like crack not included. You mean crack is included? More like crack included. I'm going to try to move this guy over here and see if it will actually get the stuff. So deconstruct that. Ventilation. There. And power. See if that will work. It's not a big deal because we have so much natural gas it's going to be backed up anyway, but I would like to make use of all the resources we are creating. That order saves a bit of dupe time. They can fill that storage behind the door. So you're talking about the ranches, right? So you do storage. You do storage, feeder, drop off. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, for the way I have it, if I just swapped the drop off and the storage, that would do the same thing. Because they don't. All they have to do is put it in the storage bin. So yeah, okay, I guess I could do that. Saving time's a good idea. Okay, there we go. So sure, let's swap it out. So let's deconstruct and deconstruct. That way they can fill this thing from the, basically from the ladder is what you're saying. And then we do storage and critter drop off, and it'll be similar. Okay. It means they'll have to bring the critter drop off further, but they will be bringing critters much less often. They will be filling the storage bin, so I guess this is fine. And I want to do igneous rock is what I'm doing, so copy. Have I fully converted to... We have one regular little hatch in here. So we're going to wrangle. And this needs to be copy paste there. You need it to be bigger, and storage filling can be automated also. Yeah, I'm not going that far into storage filling. It's fine. The auto sweeper is good enough for me right now. There is more stuff I could do in every build that I'm doing. So, no, I'm not actually using the lumber for anything. I originally was thinking I was using like a wood burner for power at beginning. We're just kind of banking lumber right now. Eventually I might use it for something, but no, currently I'm not using it for anything. 4 of 8, 8 of 8, 8 of 8. How old is this regular hatch? So this one's about to die anyway, so I don't think I have to do anything about this. I think I can just change this to actually just copy these settings here and copy these settings here. Okay. Make ethanol from it, then burn ethanol to power. Yeah, I know. There's, like I said, lots of stuff I can do. That's not top of my agenda today. Top of my agenda was getting petroleum boiler going, and then next I'm going to make a full Rodriguez spalm. So that's going to be my next goal. I want to make sure that this doesn't ever overflow. I'm probably going to need to use my petroleum more, so I think I need to get a lot of stuff done. So let me focus here. Let me focus on getting some stuff done. Here, 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 here. Yeah, I don't think this gas pump's ever gonna work. I don't know if there's a way to make it work when it's like always covered in oil. Yeah, I don't know if there's any way to actually make that usable. So we're just gonna have natural gas in there forever, basically. Okay. I mean, I guess the question is there any reason to close this in? I mean, so Steam doesn't... there's probably no reason to, but I'm going to do it just because... Have it. 3, 4. And... like that. Do that and they'll be able to get in there. Just do it. Petroleum and ethanol can be burned in the same machine, but not at the same time. Yes, I do know that. I was using the petroleum generators I have to burn ethanol that I had on my map at the beginning of this world. Yes, I know it's hot. I know. Okay, so we need to bring our water over here. We had this loop that is probably way more complicated than it needs to be. I think what I can do is I can have this flow over to here and back into that loop. So let's do it that way. So insulated pipe. It's going to go like this, and then overflow will go back into this loop. This is in hopes that the water never stays in here long enough to like become steam and all that and break the pipes and all that stuff. Do I have a full 10 kilograms a second flowing into that petrol boiler? I do. My flow control, again, it's behind my face. 10,000. Can you see it? Can you see it? 10,000. I put it down to 1,000 for a while, but looks like the temperature's looking good. I'm not having any issues. I think we're good at that being max flow rate. So I think we're good on that. And then, of course, I will need power for this, which I can use. That there. Down in front, hey guy, you're blocking chair, man. You're blocking chair. New printables, algae, sure. All right, once we have these 3 oil wells going, that should be producing enough oil that our petroleum boiler should never stop, I don't think. I mean, until we run out of heat from our magma, which takes a long, long time. I don't think we'll have to worry about that in this playthrough. Unless I play this game forever. Why are you... Oh my gosh, I've had this on auto bottle this entire time. Well, that was stupid. Let's get rid of that thing. I was auto bottling oil there forever. Okay. And this is where my oil should go if I need it to be delivered somewhere. Yes, okay. Are there still areas of the oil biome I haven't discovered? The right side of the oil biome, I think I've almost fully uncovered. Because here's the edge of the map here. There are some slicksters in here. There's more spore kids in there. And I have what we think might be a volcano here, but I need to check that out. Again, not huge on my priority list. I want to get a full Rodriguez bomb going so I can I want to increase my number of Atmos suits because I have more duplicants now. So, well, okay, that's the wrong thing. So if we do this, now it should be flowing in the right direction. There we go. Beautiful. And there it goes. I was going to say, this should be working. And you know what? I'm not even going to put a gas pipe in here, or a gas pump. If eventually I need to actually pump out natural gas in here, we'll do it. But the way this thing works, I don't think that'll ever be an issue. There should be a hat for like 10,000 cycles in that setup. There should be hat. What? Oh, heat. There should be heat. Okay. You tried building Rodriguez bombs so many times and you can never get 100% Sleen gases going through their proper pipes. I don't know what that means. But we'll be building a full Rodriguez today, so hopefully we can do it right. Before we do that, let's just see what this is. I'm probably not going to tame this yet, but I'm super curious. So let's find out what's in here. We're not going to bust into there yet. So that should let us see it without activating the thing. What is Rodriguez? If you've watched Francis John, who is like probably one of the, maybe the main streamer for this game, or the main YouTuber for this game, he has a bunch of tutorial videos, and one of the tutorials is different self-powered oxygen makers, and Rodriguez is the designer of one of the builds that he shows off in his video. And there's a half Rodriguez and a full Rodriguez. The full Rodriguez creates 3 full gas pipes of oxygen. So you think he means he's getting mixed oxygen and hydrogen in his pipes, which means that either he's letting hydrogen back up, the pressure sensors are set wrong, or he built it wrong. My guess is that if you're like me, you might have an issue with the build not being quite exactly in place correctly. So we'll be working on it today. So hopefully we'll do it right, and you can see how it's hopefully supposed to be done. I have the YouTube video pulled up, so if you like, I can show you the link and you can watch this video. Speaking of, here, I'll give some love to a fellow YouTuber that I don't know at all. If you want to see the video that I watched to use it, there you go. That's the video that shows I actually had the full Rodriguez pulled up on my YouTube right now that I'm going to use to help get the design right. Yeah, I got Steam in my biomap, Tom. I did, and it's all over the place. So I've decided to say F it and not even worry about it. I didn't do this at first, and also there was water like so close to the biome the whole time. I couldn't avoid it. I could have avoided it if I had planned better. And I wanted to plan better, but I didn't. All right, what do we got? A steam vent. I've never seen a regular steam vent. I've always seen a cool steam vent. So this is really hot steam that comes out of here. Well, no volcanoes for me. So I'm still 0 for 3 or whatever, how many maps I've played for actually getting a volcano so far. 0 for whatever. Hot steam vents are very useful for geothermal power. Okay. Well, again, I'm not going to tame it right now, but maybe you'll eventually use it. All right, so we got a petroleum boiler going. We got our 3 oil wells producing oil for it. So we should just have petroleum for days. So there is other stuff I want to do. I actually want to create an industrial sauna, which is where you dump a bunch of heat into a room and then use that to create steam. But I'm not going to do that yet. But that's a thing I might start at the end of this or later on in the stream. Next, we're going to do the full Rodriguez build. So these are our 2 spalms right now. My plan is to, I think I actually want to use this saltwater geyser to supply the full Rodriguez stuff. Slap a couple turbines on it, build your industrial sauna around the hot steam vent. Ooh, I like that. Free steam. Okay, well, there we go. I have a 9th oil reserve on the fire right, a 9th as well. Holy crap. Okay, that sounds awesome. I would love to do that. So how do I want to do my spalm here? I don't want to release all these gases into my base, so I probably want to dig over here and down to do this. I mean, this chlorine gas vent, I have so many random gas vents, multiple chlorine gas vents all over next to each other. So I think what I want to do, I don't want to break into this room. You know what I want to do? I want to close off this room. This is basically my chlorine polluted oxygen cleansing room. So I want to actually close this room off before I build above this. So let me do that. Let me do granite. I can actually close this off by just doing this. And that should be fine. Then I can build over this and get access to this and do my spalm like right over here. That. My plan is to use this, the full Rodriguez, to supply oxygen to my base. And I'm going to leave these 2 guys running, and they're going to just supply oxygen to my Atmos suits. And I'm going to make a second Atmos suit dock. So I'll have 1 spalm per Atmos suit dock. That's kind of the plan. Francis John builds industrial sauna. That was a nice build. Brothgro also good. I've watched some of Francis John's industrial sauna. I think I'm going to do it slightly differently from his. You saw one of his base loving videos where someone just had an exposed volcano inside his industrial sauna just to give the heat. That's pretty awesome. Okay, cool. So we are going to continue this dig across here now to get access to this guy, and we'll just let this be a big storage tank of salt water that we will clean and then send through a spalm. You have to desalinate water before you can send it through a spalm, right? Pretty sure you do. You've been watching Grind This Game 100 Dupe Challenge. Grind This Game is also fun to watch. Tony Advanced Oni is also good for volcanoes. Okay, wow, there's lots of good YouTubers out there, it sounds like. Clean water only in spalms. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay. Are you guys... What? Oh, crap. Okay, so I need to deconstruct that. And then do this. There we go. I was like, why are you not moving? Because I trapped you in there. How rudely of me. And actually... Oh, crap. Well... My deconstruct mod is not working correctly. Whatever it's called. Okay, now that you guys are above here, I actually want you to do this. I actually want it to be like this. So that I can have my pipes be in the chlorine too. Again, shouldn't matter, but the longer my oxygen in the pipes is exposed to the chlorine, the I think better off I am for disinfecting the oxygen. I mean, we have a gas pipe sensor, it's fine, but I would rather overdo than underdo things. Okay, so do that. Grind This Game builds are messy, but he is entertaining. That's what I'm going for. Crappy at the game, but fun to watch. Doesn't know what the hell he's doing, but he sure is fun. Playing online games is terrifying. Sometimes you just run into a player in your dungeon called Miso Naughty wearing a wolf's head. Miso Naughty. What a name. We're going to go up to probably... I think we go up to 20 dupes once I get this spalm going. I'm hoping I have... My food generation should be good. Yeah, 83,000 barbecue. That should be climbing now, I think. 6 of 8. 8 of 8. 8 of 8, 8 of 8, 8 of 8, 8 of 8. We have like one regular hatch about to die and one sage hatch left over from our initial hatches. Can't believe I thought I would actually use sage hatches. How naive I was. Oh crap, hold on a second. It's gonna get rid of the pipes. Okay, cancel. Should be X on buildings. I don't know why. I don't know why that... I must have to update that mod or something. The mod that changes what the default deconstruct thing is. Alright, so my thought is I would go ladder down to here. We do a kind of storage tank here around the salt water. Just kind of contain where it already is, and that will be our storage tank there. And I don't think I need a liquid lock on this, but you know, I've said that before, and then I've later decided I should have put a liquid lock on this. So I will probably go ahead and just put a liquid lock on this. You really enjoy my stream? Well, thanks, Dot. I appreciate that. I have a good time doing my stream, so. Sage hatches are okay for barbecue if you feed them on something like mealwood, and they are great for coal if you feed them dirt, but then you need a good source of dirt. Yeah, and that's what I thought I was going to have. Because I had a bunch of pips, I thought, they'll just give me the dirt I need. But apparently it's like one pip only supplies enough dirt for 2 sage hatches, so I'd have to have so many pips, and I'm like, I don't think I'm going to go that crazy on the pip farming. Alright, well, we've already made a mess here. Already made a mess. So this is brine or salt water? This is salt water, okay. And I think I'm going to do a ladder up here to reach all this stuff. Sage hatches are, in theory, easier to make self-sustaining than stone hatches, but there's so much igneous rock on most maps that stone hatches last for hundreds of cycles. Yeah. And when I first started, I mean, I have over 1,100 tons of granite. When I first started this map, I had a lot of dirt and not a lot of other things, so I thought, oh, I'm going to just have so much dirt on this map. But that was just because my starting biome had dirt, and I had pips. So I mistakenly thought, you know what, these should not be obsidian. I mistakenly thought I was going to have a lot more dirt than I was going to have. Let's do this out of, I mean, granite, since we just have so much of it. That's what we want to do there. Okay. If you have noticed, I like to backseat a lot. Well, now, I sometimes rage at people backseating, but you don't do it in a way that is annoying. There are a lot of people... There's an art to backseating. And I know a lot of people don't like it when I talk about backseating, but it's probably more when I complain about it. But backseating is fine if you do it in a way that's respectful and nice and not like you're doing it wrong or you're stupid. You know, there's good ways to backseat. And those good ways usually involve going, I like to do it this way, or why did you do it this way? Asking a question or saying how you like to do things is usually the way you backseat without being a person that's annoying, is what I will say. Hey, Rand, do this. That's the wrong way. And that's what when people do that, that's when I get annoyed. But when people are like, oh, this is how I like to do my build, or why did you do it this way? Is there another way you could have done it? You know, if you ask a question, there's definitely good ways of doing it. Okay, so we want to analyze this. And I want to make... So you can make like a drip lock, right? Well, I want to make the lock higher than this thing so it won't overfill. So I guess we'll just make it like... So I want to come in at 3. So I think I want it to be like that. I think is how I want to do that. So, yes. So that means we would have our ladder be here. Like that. There's an art to backseat gaming. It's in art form. Okay, that'll let me get in there. You can take or not take my advice. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I sometimes ignore people if they say things that I either don't understand or don't agree with, and that's fine. That's just fine. Streamer's prerogative, I guess. But it's definitely... I know myself, I always prefer it when there's nice people or respectful people, and I have a much better time streaming when that's the kind of people that are hanging out. Backseat gamers be like, give me the controls, you're doing it wrong. That's right. That is right. Okay. So we're going to get this thing tamed, and then we're going to use this saltwater geyser as basically... I mean, I don't know the stats I would need to supply a full Rodriguez. That might be something I need to look up. I wonder, I'm curious, numbers-wise, how a saltwater geyser compares to a polluted water geyser, because I think somebody said polluted water geysers give you the most water. So 13 kilograms a second for 236 seconds every 700 seconds. 9.9. So this is less, but it's more often, I think. So, I mean, I'd have to plug in the numbers at that calculator site, which I'm just not going to do right now. But we're going to assume this will be enough for a full Rodriguez, and if it's not, we can supplement it with polluted water from the other one or something. Full Rodriguez is 4 electrolyzers, so 4 something water. What is that 4L? Is that 4 liters? I want to dig all this out, which in order to do that, I will probably have to ladder my way across here a bit. If I do that, that'll reach it all. 4 kilograms. Oh, okay. Salt water gives about as much as polluted water, but it's hotter. Oh, okay, so this is going to give me hotter water. Okay, hotter water. Hotter water. Okay, that's fine. We definitely have not had to worry about... We have not had to worry about heat in this world, because the world has been very cold. We've had a very chilly world. So I'm not too worried about heat in this world. It should. Your saltwater geyser is overflowing into the 4 electrolyzers. I think it'll be enough with just my gut feeling, which is not useful at all. But with the fact that this thing has been able to supply 2 of these spalms, which is 4 electrolyzers, and give me enough water to run all of my my 4 bathrooms, and this carbon skimmer and some carbon skimmers down here that occasionally run, and still have some overflow that's giving me that it has done this entire thimbleweed farm. I feel like I'll have plenty of water. I feel like we'll have plenty of water for just a single full Rodriguez. All right, so what do I want to use for this liquid lock? I probably want to use, well, now that I have petroleum, I should probably use petroleum for my liquid locks. So let's use petroleum for our liquid locks here. And to actually get some petroleum, I'm probably going to want to put a pitcher pump as high as we can go here. So let me do this. Put a pitcher pump here. 1,000 grams per second per electrolyzer, so 4,000 grams a second is what you need. Okay. I don't know if that saltwater geyser will have that much if I run the numbers on it. Maybe I'll do that. The bathrooms are net positive and the skimmers are net neutral, so the only thing on that setup that's actually burning water is the electrolyzers. Okay. I want this to be as high as it can be and still reach stuff right now, so it's going to be right there. This will fill up eventually. But so we're going to do that. This is going to be petroleum. Need a water bottle 7. Copy settings for that guy. And so I think I have this set so that this will never go up above this line, which means it'll overpressurize and never flow into our liquid lock there. Believe that's right. You know what? I want to just finish this. I want to fully enclose this. I often just leave things with pieces floating. So I'm actually going to complete this thing, which means I'll need to do this, 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 and this, and they should be able to work. Reach all that. Just remember, desalinators get really hot. Oh, so I'm going to need to cool the desalinator, huh? Interesting. Well, you're right. That's a good call because this is hot water that it's creating too. Hmm. I do have a cooling loop in my base. I'd have to extend it pretty far to get it down here. Although right now the cooling loop's not having to do much because, again, this is the place. You know, we are starting to get a little warmer in my base. Maybe I do need to make a big old cooling loop. 32 degrees in here. If I put the desalinators underwater, create a cooling loop from out, but desalinators, you do like that? Since I'll be electrolyzing it anyway. What are you saying? Not quite understand what you're saying there. Or just make them out of steel and not worry. That's probably what I'll do, but what are you talking about with a cooling loop with electrolyzers? I'm not sure if I understand what you're saying there. Dump the heat into the water, then destroy it when you electrolyze them and burn them. Dump the heat into the water and then destroy the heat when I electrolyze them and burn them. So you're saying the water that goes into the electrolyzer, that water doesn't matter what temperature it's at, right? So I dump the heat from the desalinator into this tank. I'm a little worried that would, if it gets too hot, that we would turn some of this into steam. I don't want that to happen. Will that be an issue if I'm dumping the heat into here? Will it get hot enough that it becomes steam? You don't think so? The thermal mass is huge. Okay. Are you talking about for salt water? It needs, it's the same vaporization point. For a big tank of water like that, okay. All right. Let me wait till this water lock is, or this liquid lock is finished, and then I'm gonna figure out how we're gonna do this build, because we have room right here. Okay, good. That's good. So disable, deconstruct, disable, deconstruct. It should not be because that thermal mass is so huge, like amount of water, many tons of water. Okay. All right, cool. And I mean, it's coming out at, what temperature is it coming out at? 95 C, so it's like kind of right below the boiling point, but you're saying it's so much water that it should never get hot enough. Yeah, I mean, it's down to 63 C already. Okay. All right, so let me figure out how we do this. So we'd put a desalinator to get rid of the salt water. Then what we'd have would be a cooling loop that goes into the salt water. And all I'd need for a cooling loop is just something like, if y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, something like this, just where we have the water run through some radiant liquid pipes in that room, right? No need for a cooling loop, just build a desalinator underwater. Okay. They don't get flooded? Really? So if I just build a desalinator in here, pump it directly into the desalinator, and then have that water go. Okay. All right, I've never done that before. Let's give that a try. Let me make some room here. So if I were to do the desalinator, right, yeah, I'll put it right there. That'll give us room. Okay. So desalinator right here. You know, I don't want to do this out of aluminum. Aluminum is what I have the least of, so let's just do this out of iron. I could do it out of steel, but if we're going to be cooling it with this solution, I feel like we might as well just do it out of iron and it should be fine, I'm thinking. So desalinator out of iron. Aluminum will overheat. So will iron. I don't have gold, so my options are steel or iron. I don't have gold. I just don't have any. This map, I've had 0 gold on this map. You're saying, so iron will overheat? Overheat temperature 75. You know what? You're right, because we were in... Yeah, okay. All right, I guess I got to do steel. I mean, I have steel now, so it's fine, but I'm trying to not use up all my steel on random builds. It'll get hotter than 75, but we'll stay lower than 100. Okay. All right, so I guess does that mean my pump probably has to be made out of steel too, or can I do... Yeah, because I mean it's... Well, how hot do liquid pumps get? Does this create heat? It does do a little bit of heat. I feel like... What is it, 75 degrees? Yeah, I probably just have to do steel in here because this thing's so hot. I'm gonna do it right in the middle of these guys. The whole tank will end up being able to the temp the water comes out of the geyser, which is 95. All right, we gotta do steel. We gotta do steel. All right. So will the spawn be generating enough power to run these things? Probably not. So I probably need to get... is there any way I can get extra power from this? Because my spawn is... You think it will? There are no gold on this map. This is Arboria, and as far as I've seen 0 gold. Because there's no slime biomes on this map, on Arboria. So you think the spawn will create enough power for this? Okay. Well, let's get this set up here. So I guess I don't need these to be like insulated pipes or anything. So we're gonna go into there. Does desalinator need any filter like other things do? I don't think it does, right? It just removes the salt. So I don't think I need any filter supplies for that. And this will go up to wherever the power is going to come from. There's extra hydrogen. I can use that to power the desalinator's basic spawn setup. There is extra for sieve and pump. Okay. Well, I mean, I kind of have that up here where we have this hydrogen generator that's running our pump and water sieve. I just didn't know if there was enough extra power. And I have a backup coal generator just in case I need it too. But it doesn't take any resources, but it takes dupe labor to empty it occasionally. Okay. Well, then I wonder if I could just use a... auto sweeper to empty it. I don't know if auto sweepers work underwater. I don't know if that's a thing. Okay, so that's going to be the pump into there. Sweeper can't work underwater. Okay, so it's going to take some dupe labor occasionally. All right, so we're going to be dumping heat. So we want to dump the heat from the... Wait. So we want to cool the desalinator. So do I need to run radiant? Okay, how? Just by being in the water, is it going to be cooled down, are you saying? So I don't need to do any radiant liquid pipes or anything like that? I just do regular liquid pipes and I should be fine to run to my spawn. Okay. There's a lot of random gases up here. I'm going to have to pump out of my spawn rooms. It will heat up the water, and then you destroy a portion of that heat when you burn hydrogen to power your spawn. Okay. All right, so let me figure out... let me look at the build here. So it's 4 high, and then 3 high. All right, so let me see where I'm going to set this up. The rest of the heat is in the auction, which you can send... to dupe suits, and dupes and suits don't care how hot their action is. Well, I was not planning on using this. I was planning on using the auction I'm creating here to go in my base, and I was going to use these spawns for my Atma suits. Let me see here. How do I want to build this thing? I kind of want it to be out of the way of this so they can run across. So if I do this ladder up here, and I kind of build it to the left of this, I can have this area be this spawn. You got it backwards. You might want to cool the auction coming out then. I don't think I have a good way of cooling the auction coming out. I mean, I did have one of these anti-entropy things over there. That's really far away. I mean, cooling oxygen, I feel like is not that big a deal. I'm not gonna worry about that. If I need to cool my base, I'm gonna use the liquid cooling. I have a liquid cooling loop started. I can just extend it. Yeah, I'm gonna do base cooling. I'm not gonna worry about cooling oxygen. Cooling oxygen, I think, is more trouble than it's worth. Okay, because we've done that we did that on our last base, and it just didn't seem like it was that worth it. All right, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start it. Let's start this bomb right here. And how wide is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think it's about 14. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Something like that. It needs to be wide enough to have 6 pumps on the bottom of it. I need to actually get more steel. So let me do 10 more steel here. If you have an AETN lying around, you'll usually build your spawn around it. But if not, you just don't bother cooling my oxygen. Yeah, I have one, but it's not anywhere close. So I'd rather build it near the water geyser. Okay. And I think do I need to do these pumps out of steel? These things don't get hot, right? I don't think this pump needs or does need to be out of steel. Can I do this one? 75 degrees. The spawn, because the spawn destroys the heat, right? Or the electrolyzers destroy the heat. 3, 4, 5, 6. How hot is it getting in this room? 43C. You're 39C. Yeah, I don't think I have to worry about that. Getting hot. Okay. All right, so that's going to be that guy. Okay. And then these are going to be, we're going to have 4 electrolyzers on top of this. So for now, I'm going to do that to leave a space for. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then Atmos sensor. You guys are stuck because you're stupid. There we go. Okay. Let's see. And that it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 airflow tiles there. Okay. To get all this stuff. They should be able to jump up here, I believe. Actually, they can't. Okay. All right. And get out there. All right. They always do it in the exact order that makes them unable to do anything else. So, great job, you stupid stupidkins. The exact incorrect order. Once they do this one, they should be able to jump out there, right? Actually, no, they can't jump because they can only jump too high. So I need to actually deconstruct that one. That way they can get around. Okay. Okay. And so I'm going to want to build this thing in, and I'm going to want to pump all the gases out of it. So let's do this entire floor first. So this is going to be, we're going to do a door here for now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, like that. So I probably want to start pumping the gases out of this room as I go here. Are you really stuck? You really are stuck. You really are stupid. All right, cancel that. I'm so mean to my stuplicants, but if they just weren't so stupid, I wouldn't be so mean to them. And for now, I'm just going to put ladders here so I can get across. Sure, pipsqueak, sure. Oh, they can't reach those wires. And that should allow them to reach them. Okay. Food poisoning, all right, that's fine. Calories, 117,000 calories of barbecue. That is what I like to see. Hey, what's up, Green Tea? How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it'll be like, whoops, no, not like that. I think it'll be like that. So 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, 3, that should be right. Okay. Let me get, okay, so let's get the electrolyzers in here. Electrolyzer. There's going to be door and door. And actually, if I do deconstruct that, put that there, I can put the two Atmos sensors here. Atmos sensor there and there. And then one here. Crap, I think this is wrong. This needs to be one tile higher. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is supposed to be the only 4 high room, and I didn't do that quite right. All right, that's fine. Because actually we do need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 open. And then the rest of that should be right. Totally did it right. I just did a little backwards. Doing things in a unique order. Okay, that should be right. Then we do oxygen electrolyzer there. And we'll do one there. They won't be able to place it till we get that block in place, but I'm going to get this power set up. This is going to be, so I think I'm going to need conductive wire, because these can do more, I think. Actually, hold on a sec. Cancel that. Power. I want to do conductive wire out of lead if I can, because I have lots of lead. Should be probably using conductive wire more often anyway. That. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then we do, these guys go up to the other thing there. Okay, and then we're going to need our automation wire, which I believe this goes like that. So that one's for those 3, and that one is for those 3. And that like that. I've been priding myself on not using guides and videos for this this map. However, this SPOM is so complicated. I just wanted to, since I did these other 2 SPOMs without using a resource other than chat, I'll say the full Rodriguez. I haven't made this one as often, so that is my excuse for actually just go ahead and doing it the easy way right now. Okay. So this floor is going to be, got a large power transformer right there. Nope. Cancel. Cancel that. I think it's actually a turned around large power transformer, I believe. Like that. And the conductive wire be like that. Yeah, and then we have heavy watt wire going down, and 1, 2, 3 to a heavy watt joint plate right there. Yes, that's right. And then we got ourselves a smart battery in here, which is right there. Then a regular power transformer there, like that. And we will also need automation wire, I think, from this guy. I don't have the automation thing pulled up on this guide. And then I guess airflow tiles. I don't know why you'd use airflow tiles here, but go ahead and do it. Wait, that's That's 4 high. That's 1 too high. That is 1 too high. This should only be a 3 high room here. Not that it matters, but just want to make sure I build it exactly right so everything works. Everything's Gucci. And there's going to be hydrogen generators on top of this guy. There and there. And that should be 1, 2, 3 high. And this goes across. Okay. All right, so I'm probably going to use a coal generator just to jumpstart all this stuff once we're ready to get going here. And I got to remember the settings on these. Does anybody remember settings on the Spalm? I think it's something like, is it the same settings as the other one? Is it 450 and 250? I think it might actually be the same. I believe it might actually just be the same. 450 for the auction ones, 250. Same should be fine, yeah, okay. All right, so did I get all the power lines yet? Not yet, so they got to get all these power lines done. Okay. Once I get all this stuff done, I can close this off. I think there's supposed to be something underneath here. Ah, gas pipes. We need to actually have all this gas go somewhere. So we're going to have 3 lines of oxygen. So I think the best way to do this would be have this guy go across there. This guy go across there. There, and then we will probably have this go this way and then up is probably what we'll have this do. So that'll be the plan there. 2.975 kilograms of O2 a second, full Rodriguez, 250 hydrogen, 450 oxygen. So 250 above hydrogen, 450 above oxygen. Okay, great. Cool. Thank you, Dot. Appreciate that. Okay. I'm gonna queue up the last bit of stuff for this guy, and then I'm gonna take my first break of the day. So we need hydrogen generators. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 here. And then we'll need cooling pipes. So basically the hydrogen, I think what happens is the hydrogen comes out, runs through here, goes through these generators, and then there's no storage tank for the hydrogen in this one. So I can't remember. I actually can't remember what happens with the excess hydrogen, or if there is no excess hydrogen. Well, really quick, my friends, I'm going to let them work on this because it's going to take them a little bit to finish all that. So I'm going to stand here to use the restroom. Thank you all so much for watching. Is anybody in the stream, please hit the follow. Hope you're enjoying the auction not included. This will probably be the last build where I just completely copy a build. But I'm going to let them slowly build this while I AFK. And when I come back, we will finish this thing and hopefully start working on a industrial, what is that thing called? Industrial sauna. So I'll be right back, my friends. Y'all rock. See you in a bit.